videos or clips because YouTube loves demonetization and all that jazz. I've already been demonetized by the NBA before, so I'm not trying to have that happen again. So they're just gonna be small clips of just some of the best dunks in the NBA, and these aren't from a specific video. They're from clips from all over YouTube and Twitter and stuff like that. Just me searching for the best dunks so far in the very early NBA season. With that being said, make sure you like the video. If you do like the video, make sure you like the video also if you like the idea, and make sure to comment down below maybe some other reacting I can do. I know it's kind of a low-lifey type of ASMR content, but I thought it'd be kind of just something fun that we could do, like the top 3-pointers, the top buzzer beaters, the top dunks in NBA history, the top players in NBA history. We can do some sort of reacting to different things, and we can talk about it down in the comments. But yeah, other than that, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, and let us get started. Alright, so the first clip we have here, all I have is a still shot, and it looks like it's a game of the Memphis Grizzlies against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I'm not sure when these games were played or anything like that. I just know they're from this current NBA season. And also, I'm probably just gonna, say what I think about the dunk. Maybe I'll rate the dunk out of 10, and then maybe I'll talk about the play, the player, whatever I feel like talking about it. I'm not just gonna be sitting here watching full-length clips and just doing nothing over them, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be sort of chit-chatting over some of the dunks that I think are really dope, and maybe that some are just kind of overrated. Obviously, this being the Memphis Grizzlies, I'm assuming it's gonna be Ja Morant. So let's have a little look here. It's a lob. Okay, not bad. Is that a lob from Melton? Oh my god. And the fact that he cocks it behind his head too. Dude, Ja Morant, literally, just reincarnation of Derrick Rose, even though Derrick Rose is still in the NBA, but man, Ja Morant is just one of the most explosive players we have in the NBA. That's definitely, I think Ja Morant, in my opinion, is my favorite player to watch dunk. There's a couple other ones, but like I guess before, obviously seeing a guy who's 6'3", just get up there with all that. It's crazy how fast he gets up too. I kind of want to replay real quick again, just how fast he can get up there in literally 0.2 seconds. He's already over the hoop. Oh my god, that's super sick. And that was actually a pretty decent pass too, because Lauri Markkanen was almost trying to block the lob. So not a bad little execution of play there. I almost have to give that one. That has to be an 8.5. If he dunked over the player, that would be almost a 9 or a 10. But that was a pretty good one. Up next for the next clip, we have a still shot of, it looks like, the Dallas Mavericks against the Chicago Bulls. It looks like the Mavericks have the ball, so I don't know who on the Mavericks is gonna dunk it, or maybe it's a steal or something like that. I'm not sure, but obviously with the Chicago Bulls, you want it to be Zach LaVine, or even Lonzo Ball's a very good dunker, but I don't remember seeing any Lonzo Ball highlights. Maybe DeMar DeRozan. I'm not sure. For Dallas, I would have no idea, but let's have a look. It is a steal. Okay, Alex Caruso gets the steal. What a pass. Oh, actually, I do remember seeing this dunk. I don't remember seeing that steal from Alex Caruso. I'm almost more excited about that steal. I love defense in the NBA game. And that bullet pass from Lonzo Ball, man. Lonzo Ball, you guys know, one of my favorite players in the NBA. I did go see the Chicago Bulls play the Blazers, and I mostly went to the game just to see the Chicago Bulls play, because you have a lot of my favorite players like DeMar, Caruso, Lonzo Ball, even Zach LaVine. Super fun to watch. But wow, that's also that's an 8 for an in-game dunk for a 360. That's pretty good. Obviously, if he added some flair to it, like a windmill 360 or something like that, that'd be a 9 or a 10. And it's also Zach LaVine. He can do a 360 dunk in his sleep. So maybe I'm being a little hard on him, but that's a pretty good dunk. Next clip we have here is the Pelicans going up against the Indiana Pacers. From the still shot I'm looking at right now, it looks like it's gonna be a steal, maybe, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. It's a blowout too, which is kind of funny, but I'm not sure who I want this to be. I would never think of Malcolm Brogdon as a dunker if this is a turnover, which it looks like they're about to steal the ball. Malcolm Brogdon could shoots the ball. Okay, okay, not bad. Miles Turner, very underrated big in the NBA. With the putback, okay, I thought Duarte was gonna go like try to like free throw line dunk it or something like that when he was going up there. That's not bad. He did dunk over 3 players, which is obviously pretty impressive. But it is also Miles Turner, who's like almost a 7-footer, who's already super lengthy, pretty buff as well. So that is pretty dope. I get it. It's over 3 players. That's probably why it's super impressive. But I don't know. That almost seemed like a little. He almost like only like tapped it. He just hopped it and then dunked it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a super like fiery, explosive dunk. It was just a little putback. Pretty nice. That's like a 7.5. I'll say 7.5 because there's over 3 defenders. It's pretty cool, but nothing too crazy. Maybe the next clip we have here. It looks like it is the Boston Celtics going up against the San Antonio Spurs. We have Jakob Poeltl, setting a nice hard screen there. It looks pretty rough. And then Derek White looks like to be the one with the basketball. I think that's Derek White. Don't know if Derek White's about to dunk over Al Horford, but I guess let's find out. And I love these jerseys. I love the Fiesta. I think they're still called the Fiesta jerseys. And the Spurs. Let's see. Okay. He stops actually. Crossover. Oh. Wait, he rides him to pause, but I think that's Keldon Johnson, right? I'm not sure. Oh my god. Not only did he dunk over actually 2 Boston Celtics players, but he rides him a little bit pause. Wow. Not bad at all. That's the type of like poster dunking over someone that I like to see. That's why I wasn't too like impressed with Miles Turner's dunk. That one's pretty good, not gonna lie. That's a pretty fire one. That's like that one's like an 8 out of 10. That's a pretty tough one too, especially over a player who's a little bit buffer. That's a pretty good one. Oh, I already know. I think I already know this one. This one is a clip of the Denver Nuggets against the Portland Trail Blazers, and looks like garbage time. The last minute of the 4th quarter, and I can already see what's happening. Blazers are about to get the steal. That player is Greg Brown, who is actually a pretty explosive dunker and a very athletic player on Portland. I was watching this game when this happened. I remember seeing this all over Twitter as well. I already know what's going to happen, and I still think it's a fire clip, but let's go ahead and watch it. Yeah, he gets the steal off of Bobo, and then just a casual between the leg dunk in a game when it's not like they're not defending it. Like, that guy definitely was there during that dunk. Like, he was in the vicinity of his dunk, and he has the balls to even try. That is absolutely crazy. If I'm, Coach Billups, I am almost getting mad that he even tried to attempt a crazy dunk like that. Not because it was like a close game or disrespectful, but dude, if that defender really wanted to, like, that could have ended really badly. But again, I think I'm trying to even remember the last time a between the legs dunk was even attempted in a regular NBA game. I'm not even entirely sure, but that wasn't even like a full gather. He just sort of galloped into casually a between the legs dunk. Like, see, that dunk is definitely, I would say, a 9, a 10. Like I said before, he sort of like casually, went into it between the legs dunk. If he would have added a little bit more flair, that could have been like even a 10 out of 10. But I think a 9. That's also kind of a good one. Okay, we have a clip here of the Houston Rockets against the Minnesota Timberwolves, another one of my favorite teams. Right now, the Rockets have the ball. I'm assuming this is going to be like a Jalen Green, like maybe like a putback dunk, maybe. That'd be kind of cool. Actually, I think Jalen Green has the ball right now, or is that Kevin Porter Jr.? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'm assuming it's going to be a Jalen Green dunk. Let's find out. Oh no, it's a turnover. And we have Karl Anthony Towns running the break. Oh my god. Oh, okay. that is definitely the furthest thing from my sort of guessing. Oh my god. Karl Anthony Towns on the back fast break, running the ball like it's like he's Magic Johnson in 1980s, man. Jesus. That was kind of cool. That's a good dunk. is a speedster, and he has a nice little almost a free throw line type of dunk, but not really there. That's like a 6.5. That's a really solid in-game dunk. That's a really cool dunk. But I mean, I gave that other one like a putback dunk a 7. I think this one's like a 6, a 6.5. It's a cool one. I love Cat, one of my favorite players, but nothing too fancy, I guess. But really cool. Next clip again. We have the Chicago Bulls. Obviously, the Bulls having some of the best dunkers in the NBA. Very exciting players, of course. Interesting. Well, the Bulls have the ball, so unless this is another turnover, I have no idea. Again, I can guess. Let's see who's on the court. I see Caruso's on the court. He's definitely a pretty explosive dunker. Maybe that's my guess. I have no idea. Oh, okay. Yikes. Oh, that's DeMar DeRozan. Okay, sometimes I forget DeMar DeRozan has cornrows now, and I didn't notice him, but man, that's an and one, right? That is a nasty and one dunk from DeMar. That's pretty sick. I think he also dunked pretty much over Kelly Olynyk, and is that Jeremy Grant also? Jeez, man. Like DeMar DeRozan, like talk about I don't know, like a reviving of his career. Like now he's a potential MVP candidate, like pretty much putting Chicago back on the map, obviously with a lot of other help as well, with obviously Lonzo Ball and other guys on that team. But DeMar DeRozan, what a player. That's a pretty nasty dunk. That's like that has to be like an 8 out of 10. That's a really good one. Oh, this is like a little bit of a shorter clip. I have no idea what this could be. The Rockets going up against the Boston Celtics. Again, a lot of Celtic and Pistons in this little video here. Sorry if you're a fan of them, but unless this is a turnover, again, the Houston Rockets, again, I'm assuming it's going to be Jalen Green. I'm not sure. Maybe like Kevin Porter Jr. could probably dunk too. Unless it's a turnover, then I'm hoping for, Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum as well. Let's find out. Oh my god. Man, if you want to just talk about just stupid young athleticism, just like, oh my god, I wish I could do that. It looks like almost Jason Tatum was going to try to attempt to do something there, but decided to give up, which was probably the smart thing. But oh my god, again, just like not even, he was just hopping his way up there, and he gets up in a split second, man, like literally like half a second. He's already up eye to eye with the rim. Jalen Green, he's also one of those players where, like, man, I can see him being like one of the most like exciting players in the NBA, especially when the Rockets have a more capable team built again. Jalen Green, man, he's gonna be definitely one of the NBA's favorites. I think, of course, if he dunked over Jason Tatum, then maybe it would have been better. But that's a fiery dunk. That's like like an 8, 7.5, somewhere in there, I think. I swear, I'm picking these at random. But we have the Boston Celtics again, and they're going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Right now, Kelly Oubre Jr. has the ball, so unless this is a Kelly Oubre Jr. poster or a putback dunk by someone else, would make a lot of sense. But if it is, again, a turnover, you gotta hope for Jason Tatum or Jalen Brown, because those guys are super duper athletic. I mean, we all remember Jason Tatum's monster dunk over LeBron James in the Eastern Conference Finals in like what was that, 2017? So let's see. I'm assuming it's probably going to be a Hornet one. Kelby, okay, he missed the layup. Fast break. Okay, so it is kind of like a turnover. Oh. Jesus. Yeah, that's a good poster. Oh my god. And like that's one of those contested dunks where it's like if Miles Bridges was there as a smidge earlier, that would have been a block. And that's when I love those type of dunks. Like, of course, we saw like the Miles Turner like put back posterizer dunk, which like those guys weren't really like really ready for it. They were just kind of like contesting it. This one, Miles Bridges tries to get it out of there, and Jalen Brown says, "No, I'm packing this back home." Man, that was nasty. I love Jalen Brown. He's my typical like perfect 2 guard. there and a lot of blocks as well. But obviously, I think it's a lot harder to block a dunk than dunk on someone, especially when you're that athletic as Jaylen Brown. Jeez, they connected and collided so hard too. That has to be like a 9 out of 10. That's a very close to a block, and that's one of the things that makes it more exciting. All right, I'm gonna do two more here. Two more clips that I found. This first one is again Charlotte, but they're going up against the Golden State Warriors. Finally seeing the Warriors in this little video we have going on here. Right now we have someone taking a three-pointer, so it could be a putback dunk from Charlotte or a miss in like a transition basket for the Warriors. Not entirely sure. I do see Kelly Oubre Jr. on the floor for Charlotte, so it could be a putback, and he's also on the perimeter. A lot of chance to run in there and get a nice putback dunk. Let's find out. We have a three. Oh, it is a miss. Okay, so it's a Warrior. Yep, it's gonna be a Warrior one. Oh, okay, it's GP2. Oh man, kind of a little bit of a little posterizer over Kelly Oubre. I do feel really bad because when I did a video on the best dunker for every NBA team for the Warriors, I said Andrew Wiggins, but that was only because I know Wiggins is gonna get a lot more playing time. So I sort of like, I didn't know GP was gonna get so much playing time, and this year, man, he's really started to, really come into his own as a really solid like NBA role player. Blazers had GP for a little bit, for like, I think he was either on like a two-way contract or he was just riding the bench, but obviously going to games and stuff, I would see him do like, line up dunks and layup lines and all that stuff, so I know he was really athletic, but man, he's really getting that shine in Golden State, and I'm loving it too. But that was pretty good. That's like a 7.5 out of 10. That was a pretty easy one for GP because, man, he makes everything look easy because he's super athletic. And then lastly, the last clip we have here, and again, make sure you guys comment down below if you guys like this idea, sort of like just both of us just sitting down, reacting, watching some cool NBA clips. Again, we can do top buzzer beaters, top three-point shots, top dunks, top, whatever, and sort of just do like a little ASMR, try to make them relaxing reactions. That'd be kind of cool. But last clip we have here are the Dallas Mavericks against the LA Clippers. You got Paul George with the ball in his hand, and from what I'm seeing, it looks like he's trying to call out an ISO. So Paul George could definitely get to the rim here and try to dunk it, or a turnover maybe for Dallas. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna be Paul George because he's the guy I really want to see dunk. So let's find out. Yeah, Paul George on the perimeter drives in. Oh, just classic Paul George. Oh my God, Paul George. Ooh, yeah. Oh my God, and oh my God, the emotion afterwards too. Still one of the best dunkers in the NBA. Still a very athletic wing, even since his leg injury. But man, dunking over Powell, that's a pretty good one. Obviously, Powell didn't really like try to do anything. He was just sort of just like contesting it, not trying to block it or anything. But that's a pretty good and fire one to end on, especially because I guess the little tension the Clippers and Mavericks have obviously playing against each other the last, what was it, 3 playoffs. I think it's been 2 years they've played back to back in the playoffs, which is pretty crazy. But